Well, thank you for staying with us. A major development has occurred in 2020. That occurred in 2020, was the relocation of matatu terminus from Nakuru town that opened a series of heated exchanges between matatu operators and the county government. Tonight, KTN's Ibrahim Karanja takes a look at this development with a special look at the political ramifications, which, just like in 2016, are threatening the political career of a sitting governor.
When the government announced the first coronavirus case in the country early 2020, the Nakuru County government resorted to a move that is akin to killing two birds with one stone. That was removing the matatu termini from the CBD. Now, aside from reducing the chances of infections for residents, this move was also the golden opportunity to decongest the town that is on its way to becoming a city. But that move by Governor Lee Kinyanjui has now taken a political turn, threatening to define the path ahead of the 2022 general elections.
2022, believe me, Lee will not be a governor of Nakuru.
Public is also not naive, and they will make their choices when that time comes.
Stakeholders in the matatu sector have staged a war against Nakuru's governor, who maintains that the move to decongest the town will not stop.
Tuliona kama ya kwamba ni punishment. Na ni punishment because alilocate matatu with hawkers with watu wa soko. But hao watu wengine wote aliwarudisha town.
You are in office to make decisions as long as they are for the public good. So you do not want that everything you do, you are guided by the next vote.
So political has the development become that a series of demonstrations in the town were converted into avenues for throwing political jabs. But as this was happening, the county government started the process of constructing a new matatu termini together with a modern market. There was no turning back.
The quest for Nakuru to become a city is unstoppable.
A city haiwezi kuwa city kwa sababu ya story buildings.
In the run-up to the 2017 general election, a similar scenario played out in Nakuru when the then government, led by Kinuthia Mbugua, relocated hawkers from the Nakuru CBD, a move that received accolades from major stakeholders in the town but would send Kinuthia packing.
The politician and governor, for example, cannot afford to behave like an DC. The district commissioner can issue orders, bad ones, and there will be no consequences. A politician, there will be consequences from the voters.
And just as Lee Kinyanjui leveraged on that gap by his predecessor to win the aggrieved parties, his nemesis have been quick in filling the void.
Hawkers wamepoteza biashara, watu wa market wamepoteza biashara, na ameumiza watu wengi.
The politicians respond to citizens on two and only two conditions only. If they can help them, the citizens can help the politicians will respond to them. If the citizens can hurt the politicians will respond to them. That group you just mentioned is a group that can hurt any politician.
The campaigns for the 2022 elections are gaining momentum.
So problem is the government, both the Kinuthia government and Kinyanjui government, is failing to see the connection between the service providers and the consumers of that service.
Ukiwa unataka kupanua town, unataka kutoa watu ya matatu town, si uwaite, si mukae chini, waambie kwa sababu hii na hii na hii na hii, mimi nafikiria tufanye hivi. Nyinyi mnaonaje?
And the number of those angling for different political seats keeps soaring.
If you make decisions that are not sitting well with the people you are serving, then your competitors will come in place. They will fill that vacuum. And by the time you reach the election, they will replace you.
So if it is indeed true to state that Lee Kinyanjui's political career could be following that of his predecessor, then questions would linger on whether governors should be appointed as opposed to being elected to enable them effectively work without fear for the next elections.
He who wants to lead an orchestra must turn his back on his audience and focus on the orchestra. When you're through with your production, they will cheer. But if you waste a lot of time with the audience, then you will not be able to do a good direction.
Ibrahim Karanja, KTN News.